Good morning, YouTube viewers. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services, and we got a couple more days until Christmas. I would like to thank Robert from New York City. He recently sent me these two 8mm high 8 professional rack mount decks. Apparently, he sent these to 6 different people who could not service these decks, and he's been trying to get them fixed, and he said, screw it. He ended up buying one that did work on eBay, I guess. He shipped me both of these and said, here's a donation. You can have them. You can fix them. They're yours. Well, today I worked on this thing. It took me about an hour. But yeah, boy, oh boy, was this thing messed up. Well, first of all, this is a Teac V-800G-F. It's a high 8mm professional rack mount unit. This is a really nice unit. If you're going to play 8mm or high 8 transfers, which I'll also be able to do in my rack, thanks to this guy in New York City giving me these two decks, I'm going to get these both up and running, and we'll be able to offer high 8 and 8mm at the same time because we have these two professional decks. Okay, I went through the deck. Electronic-wise, this is a serious 8mm deck. I mean, nice cards, high 8 and regular 8. This is a really good deck. Problem is, this thing has a really funky VCR loading type of part. The loading was crappy on this thing. Springs, guides, alignments. A lot of work. Took me about an hour. Grease was hard as a rock. Everything had to be redone. This was a really, really hard deck to work on due to the fact I had to take the thing completely apart to get this loading carriage out, and plus the lower bottom part where the video heads are and everything. Getting to all that's really hard to do on this because you don't have a bottom on this that unscrews. It all comes from the front. But as you can see, I serviced the deck completely, fixed the loading, fixed all the guides. This took about an hour. But he sent this to like 6 places and they actually couldn't repair it. This was no big deal for me. I mean, I got this one up and running in about an hour, and I'm going to work on the second one. But I want to thank the guy from New York City for sending these to me. Now I can actually use these in my rack. As you can see, I'm running some quick video on it. Looks really good. It's playing very, very well. So I'll work on the second one, but this is a really high-end, high 8mm VCR. I mean, this mounts in a rack, a studio rack, which is a really nice design. I got this thing up and running. Took me about an hour. Yes, if you're not a technician, there's no way in the world you're going to be able to fix one of these. But unfortunately, these guys that think they work on VCRs and, you know, they're what they call midnight, I call them midnight warriors. They really think they know what they're doing, and they don't. You take them to places like that, they don't even have any clue how to work on this stuff. I mean, you need to take stuff to this. This is old school stuff. I'm an old school technician. This is what I do. If you take this to people that are relatively younger people that think they can work on these, they're going to find out that they can't. So if you have repairs on vintage video equipment, high 8mm, 3/4-matic, all the broadcast stuff, I've worked on all of it. So, you know, let me know. I can give you a quote on the repair and ship it to me. And as you can see, got this high 8 all working now, and I can actually use it for transfers. I'm going to install it in my rack, and hope you guys enjoyed this video.